Back like we never left BDA, and today we have the rookie survey, and we're talking about the rookies. And the rookies, they have voted on favorites for rookie of the year, best defender, and things like that. This is an annual survey that the rookies do every year, where they vote amongst their peers and they pick who they think is going to win various awards and who's going to be best defender, things like that. It's a fun thing that the rookies do, and it gives you insight on what these rookies think of their class and different things. It's a really fun video when you look at it. And these rookies from this year, some of them are highly touted. When you go from Trae Young, Doncic, Ayton, and Sexton, highly touted, but they have a lot to live up to with Tatum, Mitchell. I don't know if we're going to count Ben Simmons, but hey, that's a whole different argument. But today we're just going to go through this list. So for right now, we're going to look at who will be 2018-19 Kia Rookie of the Year. And right now we have DeAndre Ayton at 18%, Colin Sexton at 18%, Luka Doncic at 9%, Kevin Knox at 9%, Bamba at 6%, Devontae Graham, Michael Porter Jr., and Trae Young at 6%. Now, DeAndre Ayton and Colin Sexton, they have the clearest path, I think, next to Doncic and Knox, because they're going to have the ball a lot. When you look at Phoenix, of course you have Devin Booker, but after that, it's not much there. Josh Jackson, he still has some developing to do. So I think it's going to go through, between Devin Booker, Josh Jackson, and Ayton. I think Ayton is going to be the second option. So yeah, definitely going to be the favorite. And of course, if he doesn't get injured and all that stuff, with the rebounds and blocks that he should contribute, he has a clear path to Rookie of the Year. Now, Colin Sexton, Cleveland is a bare cupboard right now. They have some players left over, but the problem for Cleveland last year was they didn't have a lot of shot creators and people that could handle the ball. And Colin Sexton, he's coming in. That's like his specialty. So I don't know if he's going to be Rookie of the Year. I don't know if he's offensively polished yet. His jump shot is still a bit spotty, but I like him. I don't think he's one of my favorites. Doncic, he's one of my favorites, but I just don't know how his game is going to translate as well as everyone else, right? That's what we're waiting to see. He didn't play Summer League because they wanted to rest his body. So hopefully we see him soon. I don't know. He's going to get the ball a lot because he's playing with Dennis Smith Jr. After that is not that many pieces there. I think he's definitely going to get the chance to be the star. Just the heir apparent to Dirk. So Kevin Knox, who's in New York. Can we name New York's starting five from last year? So yeah, Kevin Knox, he's going to have a clear path. I think he has to develop his ball handling. That's lackluster, but everywhere else in his game, pretty solid. But ball handling, he has to get better with that. So I don't think Kevin Knox is going to be it. Mo Bamba, he is going to be a defensive stalwart for them. And offensively, it's just him and, oh man, his name escapes me. But the power forward there, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. His face is in my head right now. I just remember his name. Other than that, the Magic, they don't really have anyone else. So, but the thing is, offensively, I don't think he can do that much. So he's not up there. Michael Porter Jr., I don't even know if he's going to play. Like, he said he's pain-free and all that stuff, but I don't know if he's going to play. And if he plays, it's a lot of talent in Denver. Like, I don't know how Michael Porter Jr. even makes it, but this is the rookies voting on this, right? And you can't vote for yourself. So I think Michael Porter Jr., when you think about him and how highly touted he was in high school, coming into college, I guess the players, they respect that because they know the talent is definitely there, but the injuries and then just where he is with Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Jokic, it's a lot of players there that for him to even get touches is going to be tough. And they resigned Will Barton as well, so no, absolutely not, unless he comes in and balls out, bro. Honestly, Trae Young, yeah. But I think he struggles early. I think it's going to take a while for him to adapt. So I like Trae Young a lot, but he could definitely do it for sure. But I don't think he does. We see the others receiving votes here. Someone that could sneak in there that we haven't talked about, maybe Lonnie Walker from San Antonio, because he's going to be around Pop in that system. Marvin Bagley, I think he has to adapt. He has to adapt for sure. So last year was Dennis Smith Jr. He was the favorite for Rookie of the Year, and we know that Ben Simmons won Rookie of the Year. They have surveys as far as the previous votes, and we see all these players here, right? It is normally wrong. The rookies are normally wrong about who they who they think is going to win, like Dennis Smith, Chris Dunn, Jaleel Okafor, Jabari Parker, McCollum and Oladipo, Anthony Davis, John Wall, Blake Griffin. Only one they were correct about was Kevin Durant, because Kevin Durant coming out of college, he was clearly the best rookie that year. That's why him going number 2 doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Which rookie will have the best career? So Wendell Carter Jr. was number 1, and that's surprising. I would think Trae Young, just because of the league and how it is now with shooting and how much that's valued, people would pick him. But to pick Wendell Carter Jr. in Chicago, I like Wendell Carter Jr. I think he could be a great player for Chicago. Of course, Chicago, that is my favorite team. But I wouldn't have thought that. My first thought would probably be Ayton, Trae Young, Kevin Knox was second, Jerome Robinson for the LA Clippers. That's another surprise. Jerome Robinson, a good player, but wow, the best career. Mo Bamba, Mikal Bridges in Phoenix. No, I think he's more of a utility player. Colin Sexton, I think if he develops his jump shot, he could definitely be a John Wall type point guard. I don't think he's as talented as John Wall, but he has some of those same skills. As far as, I think he's more aggressive defensively, but some of the same skills. Lonnie Walker, I like him too. If he cuts his hair, I think he could do that. I don't know. The hair thing throws me off just because of, I think about dude that was with Orlando, Elfrid Payton, and his hair blows me. It was a time like where his hair blocked him. I was like, yo, why do you want to keep that hair? Trae Young, he was receiving votes, but not as many. Michael Porter Jr., I think he would. But the thing is, people are suspect about his health, so I get why he wouldn't be like right at the top. Marvin Bagley, Miles Bridges. I'm thinking about that guy from Philly. Has a lot of bounce. No one picked him. I guess because he's so raw. That got traded from Phoenix. Last year was Lonzo Ball and Jason Tatum. They may be correct on that because Jason Tatum was looking like a beast right now. Which rookie was the biggest steal at where he was selected in the draft? It's Akita Bates-Diop at 13%. Michael Porter Jr. at 14%. Yeah, I think it's definitely Michael Porter Jr. Just if he stays healthy. Lonnie Walker is another one because I think he's really talented. I like him a lot. Grayson Allen got a lot of votes. Miles Bridges. This is one just like based on the perception of a player and where they went as far as like why they fell. I would say Michael Porter Jr. for me if he stays healthy. Wow, in 2017 it was Donovan Mitchell. I like Donovan Mitchell a lot coming out last year, and yeah, he definitely lived up to the billing. Which rookie is the most athletic? And Zaire Smith, that's who I was thinking about. Yeah, I think it's definitely him. He is an athletic freak. He's an athletic freak, bro. So yeah, I think that works. Which rookie's the best shooter? Oh yeah, Trae Young. Trae Young for sure. Grayson Allen is up there, but I think it's definitely Trae Young. We look back, yeah, Buddy Hield was definitely best shooter. Devin Booker. They're pretty much accurate on best shooters coming out for the most part. Which rookie's the best defender? I'm surprised Colin Sexton is not up there. Javon Carter from Memphis, he was up there. Mo Bamba is second. Josh Okogie, Mikal Bridges. Like I said, he's a great utility 3-and-D guy. I like Mikal Bridges a lot. DeAndre Ayton, like I said, I don't know. Sometimes his motor stops. He gets complacent, so I guess I understand that. The ones before had Josh Jackson, Chris Dunn, definitely a great defender. Oladipo was a great defender in college and high school. Michael Gilchrist as well. Avery Bradley. So for the most part, they're pretty close on this. Josh Jackson, I did not see his vigor defensively. Remember James Harden had him playing. What's that game? James Harden had him on the floor last year or so. But just falling doesn't make you a bad defender, you know. Which rookie's the best playmaker? Trae Young. Doncic is up there. Shai Gilgeous Alexander for sure. Colin Sexton. Yeah. Aaron Holiday. I like him a lot too. I like Aaron Holiday a lot. Last year was Lonzo Ball. So go back. Lonzo Ball, Chris Dunn, D'Angelo Russell, Ennis, Trey Burke, Kendall Marshall, John Wall, Johnny Flynn. Oh my God, Johnny Flynn. Do you guys remember Johnny Flynn who got picked up with Steph Curry? What would be the biggest adjustment playing for you in NBA? Space, speed or pace of the game, schedule, length of season, physicality, travel. I would say the pace of the game. That's what the players normally say. The pace of the game is faster. It's a lot to adapt to. And of course, travel and schedule. Yeah, all those are good votes. What's the most important skill you need to develop? Ball handling and shooting, of course, is going to lead the list because ball handling is going to be so key for some of these guys, especially the guards. Some of the forwards in college now they have to play guard in the NBA, like Zaire Smith. I know they're going to list him as a small forward, but ultimately he's going to be a 2 guard. He's going to be a guard, so he has to work on his ball handling because he's so raw. And if he works on those, he's going to be devastating. Who's your favorite player in the league? And LeBron won that 29%. Wow. Because, I mean, that shows just how the new generation views LeBron James. Because I remember when this happened back then, it wasn't really LeBron James that much. He did not win a lot. So it's cool seeing LeBron there. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Giannis, Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade being as old as he is, he's still up there. Kobe Bryant, he's not up in that list, and he's normally among the leaders. So that's interesting. That's interesting. So yeah, looking at it, look at the previous ones. You have LeBron James, KD 3 years in a row. That's interesting. That KD 3 years in a row. I guess those years, that's when Kevin Durant was really showing out, and then people felt like he was being held back by Russell Westbrook. So people kind of felt for him. Kobe Bryant, of course, LeBron, Kobe. So yeah, it just shows you in the generations how many people, how people view players, right? And I think this could be a somewhat accurate representation of the best player in the league at the time, other than probably 16, 15, 14, because I was probably LeBron James. So yeah. But yeah, that was it. I think it's a fantastic article, a fantastic thing the NBA does every year. Just getting a gauge of the rookies and how they think and how they view themselves and view their peers. So I enjoy this. I look forward to this. And with this channel, I'm going to recover this every year. Expect more content. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I just said that, but subscribe for more content like this. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.